Tonight at 9, 4 Northern California men, including 3 from right here in the Bay Area, are facing federal charges tonight connected to the deaths of 2 officers. According to federal authorities, the men facing charges are part of a far-right extremist group, and they destroyed evidence in both shootings. Our correspondent Dan Thorne is live for us in San Francisco tonight, and he joins us with more on these serious charges. Dan?
Well, Vicki, these attacks happened in late May and June of last year. The first one was a drive-by shooting in Oakland, and the second involved Santa Cruz County deputies. The man who allegedly carried out these shootings was Stephen Carrillo, and federal authorities charged people today who they say know Carrillo, know what he was up to, and they tried covering it up. The U.S. Department of Justice charges 4 people with destroying evidence related to the killing of a Federal Protective Service officer in Oakland. On May 29th of last year, David Patrick Underwood was killed in a drive-by shooting in front of the federal courthouse. And a week later, Sergeant Damon Gutzwiller with the Santa Cruz County Sheriff's Office was ambushed and killed. It's alleged both attacks were carried out by a member of a far-right militia group following the boogaloo movement. And others within that group knew what was going down.
I think it's important to understand that this newly unsealed indictment gives us a view into a boogaloo terror cell.
Devin Berghardt with the Institute for Research and Education on Human Rights monitors far-right extremist behavior. He says the indictment shows accused gunman Stephen Carrillo did not act alone in planning and killing either officer.
Stephen Carrillo was provided the ideological ammunition to go out and commit these horrific acts by this larger group.
The indictment alleges the group was called the Grizzly Scouts, and they communicated with each other and Carrillo at the time of last summer's killings. They first met on Facebook and then continued discussions about violence against law enforcement on WhatsApp. Federal authorities say the 4 men later deleted those conversations. The charged include 3 men from the Bay Area: 33-year-old Robert Jesus Blancas, 23-year-old Simon Sage Ibarra of Los Gatos, and 21-year-old Kenny Matthew Miksch of San Lorenzo, along with another man from Turlock, 29-year-old Jesse Alexander Rush. Berghardt says these charges will hopefully discourage bad actors, while we can acknowledge that the threat of these extremist groups is real.
It's hopeful that this indictment sends a clear message to those in the far right who continue to have fantasies about a second civil war, that their actions have consequences.
If convicted, these 4 men face up to 20 years in prison and $250,000 fines for each charge. Carrillo, on the other hand, is facing both federal and local charges for murder and attempted murder. Reporting live in San Francisco, Dan Thorne, KRON 4 News.